All right, let's start this broadcast with a big story that we are tracking and beyond at this hour. And this, of course, is the tragic train crash that has happened in India's eastern state of Odisha, in which at least about 261 people, according to the latest reports, have ended up losing their lives. Now, this is the horrific carnage that has unfolded in the state of Odisha in a place called Balasore, and the Indian Prime Minister has also now reached the spot of this tragedy where more than 260 people have ended up losing their lives. And according to reports that have come in, at least about 900 people, passengers of the train, have now been shifted to hospitals, and many of them are in a very serious condition. The death toll is, of course, expected to go up further. Now, this has been dubbed as the worst train accident in the country in the recent past. After visiting the accident site at Balasore, the Indian Prime Minister will also visit the Cuttack Hospital, where hundreds of those who are injured have been admitted. Now, all nodes of the government have been roped in for the relief and rescue operations. About 16 hours since the accident, which involved 2 express trains and also a goods train, the rescue operation is continuing in full swing, and it is set to be completed sometime later in the day today. So this is the latest in terms of what is happening at this moment. The Indian Prime Minister has reached the location where the tragedy took place. This is a train collision. It has been dubbed as the worst train accident in India's recent memory. And the accident took place in a matter of just mere minutes, is what has been reported. More than 260 people have ended up losing their lives, and the death toll, according to reports that are coming in, is expected to get worse, because a lot of the passengers who've been pulled out from the mangled steel and the complete carnage that has unfolded in the aftermath of that collision that took place between the trains, the death toll is, of course, expected to go further from here. Now, remember, the Coromandel Express was going from Howrah to Chennai. It rammed into the derailed coaches of another train which was going from Bengaluru to Kolkata. That is what has, of course, happened here. At least about 261 people have ended up losing their lives. More than 900 others are said to have sustained some very serious injuries in a place called Balasore in the state of Odisha in eastern India. This has been dubbed as the country's deadliest rail accident in more than 20 years. Now, the Indian Prime Minister, of course, is present at the location where the accident has happened, and later in some time he'll also be heading to the hospitals in Cuttack, where he'll be meeting with the injured people. Now, the crash involved the Bengaluru-Howrah Superfast Express, the Shalimar-Chennai Central Coromandel Express, and also a goods train. So these were 3 trains that were involved in the accident. The accident saw one train ram head-on into another. The carriages were lifted high into the air, twisting and then smashing off the tracks. Another carriage had been tossed entirely onto its roof, crushing the passenger section. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.